Well, as the night's drawing and it gets dark now at 6 o'clock or before 6 o'clock, it's nice to have something to look at in the garden through the windows. And I thought, what we need are some flickering lights and some illumination of some of the shrubs. How can we do this? Well, I looked around on Amazon and saw that there were some little flicker lights. And I had a vague idea how these actually worked and thought that maybe they'd be something nice to try. As you can see, they're just an array of LEDs arranged around a cylinder, and they're driven by a counter circuit that turns them on and off in a pseudo-random way. Now, we've already seen that these flicker lights need 6 to 30 volt DC. And here I've got an old modem power supply that gives 12 volts, 1.5 amp AC. So here we have a simple full wave bridge rectifier circuit that converts the AC to DC and smooths it with a 1000 microfarad capacitor. I did test the flicker lights without the smoothing capacitor, but they don't come on, presumably because there is too much ripple. The 1000 microfarad capacitor is an arbitrary value really, something I had available. When no current is being drawn, the capacitor will charge to the peak AC of 17 volts. I decided to assemble this in a simple 5 amp PVC connector block, as this meant I could change the components around, and here is what it looks like in reality. I just used diodes that I found in my scrap box, and I did have to double up on one pair to ensure I had enough current capacity up to 3 amps. I also bought a 10-pack of G4 base ceramic lamp holders, as these will fit the flicker lamps and fit through a hole in the base of the lanterns. I soldered these to low voltage figure of 8 cable. I decided to seal the joints with silicone sealant, using cling film to cover the joint. This was a bit lazy of me because the joint is necessarily messy and any sharp bits of wire can stick through it, so you have to be careful. I think I would have been better to make tiny cardboard boxes, put the joint in it and then fill the box with the sealant. Here I've run the wires through a small waterproof box to contain the rectifier circuit, and again I'll seal the exit and entry with the silicone sealant. And here you can see the circuit in operation. The strobing effect is the camera. In fact, it looks much more like the stills, but with the flame moving up and down the candle. And here they are, mounted in the lanterns. I should say that although the lamps are DC, they're not specifically polarized, so it doesn't matter which way round you connect them. They cost me almost nothing to make because I had the scraps in my scrap box. But I think you'll agree with me that looking out on a cold winter's night, they're going to be rather lovely. Thank you for watching, and good night. Bye bye.